All right. So when I say the word, what word?
Happy. We say birthday. Happy birthday.
What about United States?
Of America.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
What is the first word that comes to mind when you hear Hamburger?
Oh. When what? He cut you off.
Yeah.
What's the first word that what?
Oh, what's the first word that comes to mind when you hear the word America, United States?
Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah.
America, fuck yeah!
America, fuck yeah.
Trump.
Trump. What about you?
I would have said Trump.
Trump?
Red, white, blue.
But Trump hasn't always been America.
I know,
I just feel like
but
that's
he said
what-
was.
When I'm thinking of, because I'm in America, so I don't think of anything like that, right? But like if I'm thinking from someone outside of it,
That's true.
Yeah.
From the
all
outside.
they see is like,
Damn.
And mine was hamburger.
we are.
Mine's hamburger too. Mine's hamburger milk.
He embraces the hamburger, so
I feel like mine used to be, except the past like 4 years.
It's been Trump.
Past 4 years
Yeah.
because of Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was a survey done back in 2019, which is just now being released. So it took them a year to kind of make sense of the survey, I guess.
Corona fucking fucked up
Yeah,
the
they just
statistics,
delayed everything. Yeah. Which
Fuck
is
you,
funny because
Rona.
they're in this. The same people that are doing the survey are interested in doing it now to see kind of like what the survey would be now during the whole coronavirus thing. But they surveyed specifically our neighbors, Canadians and Mexicans. Canadians in Canada and Mexicans in Mexico. They're like, when you hear the word United States or America, what is the first thing that comes to mind?
Canadians said stupid. Mexico said freedom.
Oh.
Or like better life.
That's not bad. That's not bad. In a nutshell, 3 words, and this is both of them combined together: Trump, money, and work. Those are the first 3 things that come to mind.
there's no fuck or yeah.
No.
I feel like the money and work is Mexicans and Trump is
It's from Canada.
yeah, because they have jobs, they have other things that we don't.
No, but Trump is fucking with Mexicans too. He's trying to build a fucking wall and do all.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, you would think wall might be the word that comes to
Yeah.
mind or something.
Trump. They could have
Orange
said
Man.
Trump.
America is money obsessed, though. It is just, but it also, I think it's also the immigrants that come here that are like money obsessed too. Like they're trying to make it. They're
The
The
American
whole idea is
dream.
capitalism, and people are here to make it in like
Yeah.
making more money and
Well, at
everything.
least for Mexicans, when they come here, they're not trying to come here to stay. They come here to collect what they can and they send it back home.
Yeah, even when I talk to relatives in like Vietnam, and their idea of America is wealth, like that, like they expect it when they get here. That's what's gonna be happening.
And then they go to Hollywood to see all the landmines or whatever. What the fuck?
Landmarks.
And then that was the end of that story.
Yeah, landmarks. Yeah, and it's all fucked up.
They come to LA and then there's a homeless person puking on a
Exactly.
corner, and they're like, "I'm going back to the Vietnam. Fuck that."
But yeah, so Canada in a nutshell, and specifically Canada, they use the words, and these are all negative words:
Of course.
chaos, confused, bully.
Bully. Oh, okay.
Well, I think of Canada and say, "Bitch." No, I'm just kidding. I say,
I say nice.
Nice, yeah.
Compassion.
Oh, these are nice.
Ethical. I know, we love Canada. Why do you hate us so much?
I get it. I get why they hate us.
afraid to speak their mind. Just kidding.
I love Canadians.
I love Canada too.
Yeah.
And I think poutine.
Poutine, yes.
Maple syrup, poutine, and kindness. That's what I really think
Keep
about.
your ketchup chips though. Keep them. Keep them.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a
They're
fan.
bombs.
You've never had ketchup chips?
No, do we have it here? Because I feel like
No.
It's a Canadian thing.
But Lay's makes that flavor. It's like Lay's chips with ketchup.
You could get it here occasionally.
It just tastes like ketchup. And I'm,
No,
like,
just eat ketchup.
I'm not trying to dip my chips in some ketchup.
Oh, so it's like French fries and ketchup made into a chip.
Well, I wouldn't say chips taste like fries.
Just think Lay's chips with like ketchup powder on it.
No, it's
Flavoring.
just very Canadian.
Yeah.
If you want to send us some,
love you
send
guys,
it.
Oh yeah, please send us some.
Dude, we got some Canadian fans that always send us care packages.
Oh, dude.
Hey!
Yeah! Yeah! We love you, Canada!
Instead of landmarks.
Landmines?
Yeah, that's why I said landmarks.
Landmark.
Wait, what did Mexico's 3 think?
Mexico said money. You're right, money.
Keep more freedom.
Work and migration.
Oh,
Wait, what? And?
migration.
Migration.
Isn't the Mexican dream like coming out here, maybe raising your family, working, and then going back and retiring in Mexico? Because my friends families did that. They opened up restaurants and whatever, and then their grandparents would go back and, live the rest of
makes
their life.
sense,
Like they
'cause
did
your
a whole
family's there.
ranch and shit,
Yeah.
Well,
your
I
family's
think
there.
to be specific, it's migration, not immigration, right?
Oh, true. Yeah,
Because
so they're
there's
here
so
to
much.
stay.
We have so many Mexican workers who come here to work for the season and then go back.
True.
Like so many farm workers
Yeah.
they just only come here for that farm season and that's it. And I would consider that more of migration than immigration.
True.
Yeah.
True.
That's
Yeah, I
true.
feel like they come here to build a
makes
better.
It's seasonal, just like birds.
Here, more opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. But they also had the two words that ranked really high too, which were negative words, was discrimination
Yes.
and racism.
Yeah.
And
True.
it's something that Canada doesn't see yet, obviously.
Well, it's white on white.
yeah, it's white on white. Yeah.
Mexicans said that about the U.S. Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah, like in Mexico.
I want to see
mean,
what Asians
the
say.
wall
I
situation.
don't know. I'm curious. I don't know.
Because I feel like depending on the country, it's different. Because like Japan might be like Hollywood, because they're just gonna come and visit, right? They're not gonna stay.
Japanese people are gonna be like really happy and like they're very very like happy.
Well, and Japanese too, they have
They're not
more
trying to
wealth.
stay.
Yeah, they have their own money. So it's different.
Japanese came here when they were poor, like around like back in the day when there were a bunch of farmers that needed work.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Mexico's going through, like the difference in time frame, because.
We've been going through that shit since forever, man.
Well, for Japan, it was like, the Industrial Revolution.
Mm-hmm.
Like when that happened, a lot of farmers didn't have jobs and shit. So then they went all over the world, like Hawaii, Brazil,
and that's when
America.
they were the gardeners.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
the Mexicans.
Sugarcane in Hawaii.
Yeah, so they were migrant immigrants back then, right? But then now I think they don't need it. Same with Koreans. Like after the Korean War, they were like war refugees and shit. But now they don't need it. So like people that are coming here, I think they're just coming here to like study abroad. So different experience from maybe people that are running away from communism in China or Vietnam or whatever, Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, like when I was reading this article, like something that came to mind was, or like, I mean, they even talk about it briefly, which was something that they found in their survey was the fact that prior to Trump's presidency, when you mentioned the word America or United States, many people would have a lot of positive things to say and like a lot of positivity to go with. Like you think Obama's administration and people were thinking like, oh yeah, that's great, like friendly, helpful, whatever. And then now that Trump is in office, the PR of America has like dipped quite a bit. And so they're just saying like, this is quite a, it's an interesting time to be part of this American like PR thing going on.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean the slogan of the country has changed, right? Before it was much more globalism, right? And now it's like America first. So the idea of America in the way we interact with people, not necessarily even the actions, it's just the idea of the way America interacts with people is completely different.
That's true.
Yeah, has it changed the way you feel about traveling internationally? Have you guys traveled internationally in the past 4 years at all?
Going to Canada.
In Canada? Yeah. And
were in Japan.
because of like Trump's administration, has it made you feel different about being in international countries?
I don't think I think that deep.
No? Oh.
Well, I don't
think
think
I
I've
just-
gone to those countries that receive more of the shit end of the stick. Whatever our administration, how they interact with them, right?
Right.
I've gone to Canada. It's not that big of a deal. Like they bicker, but it's not like where it's like, oh yeah, you guys are fucking us up.
True.
And I don't think when I say I don't think that deep, I'm obviously kidding, but I don't think it ever crosses my mind. Just because I don't fit the American like stereotypical looks. I never feel any sort of backlash.
Just switch languages and they'll
they'll
become
never-
True. I think what they're mostly looking at like the middle age like white couple.
That's what they look for. I don't fit the mold.
Yeah, they're just
I feel like
there.
that's not our America.
True. We don't live amongst those types of people. I don't think in LA.
Yeah, but if I was like blonde hair, blue eyes, I might have a different answer.
But I do see them like in Europe getting the stink eye or like, because I don't think when we're walking around they don't go, aha, you dirty American.
Have you ever seen like foreign flicks, like when they make fun of Americans? What's the stereotypical
that's the
look? But what's the
Fat Americans?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, white.
Have you seen it in Bruges?
No, I think you told me about it, but I haven't watched it yet.
And in Bruges, they just had a scene where it was just basically the guys were making fun of the Americans.
They're like valley and like they talk like that.
No, not even like that. They were just fat white Americans and told him, don't walk upstairs because it's going to be hard for you. And the guy's like, what do you mean? He goes, oh, because you're fat. And the guy went like crazy. And then he was like, why are Americans so triggered so easily? And it was oh, that's pretty accurate, you know?
I like when I see Americans are being made fun of in
Foreign eyes.
films.
But it's funny because they get so mad, but I'm like, dude, all we do is make fun of other countries.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like payback, which and it kind of evens the playing field a little
But
bit.
it's funny to see how they like see Americans, where like they're like talking like this and they're so stupid.
Yeah.
I saw this tweet that was like pretty accurate where it was like how we see Florida in America and how like they do such things so stupid. The rest of the world sees us how we see Florida.
We are the Florida of the world.
I didn't even think about
We
that.
are pretty fucking dumb though, dude. Like, just traveling abroad, I'm just like, man, some of these countries, they're so classy, they're so intelligent. They might not have as much money, but they just know how to carry themselves like proper ass people.
They dress better. I mean, just
They
go-
think, yeah, when they travel.
But not you who's watching the video right now.
Yeah.
Not the person watching the video right now.
But then again, though, to me, it's like we have a cool experiment going on in America with so many different cultures and
Yeah.
so many different types of people trying to make it work. And we have so many, it's just a bunch of like different, like just trying to make it work.
Yeah.
We're like in
Culture clashes a lot.
Yeah, but if you go to like Japan or like Europe or whatever, you have guys that had, you had thousands of years to get it together.
Yeah, they're homogenous. Is that the word? Homogenous? Homogenous is the word.
Kind of,
They're kind of mainly one race.
Yeah, I thought the percentage maybe I thought the percentage was like 98 are Japanese and the rest is kind of mixed in Japan.
Yeah, Japan and Iceland are like the two countries that are still like majority one race. And so it's easier when they all kind of think the same and no one's really, and it's a collectivist society. So I think even Europe too, people are more considerate because it's all about that group mind and it's more socialist out there. But for us, we have that more like, nah, it's
Well, you're
me
an
for me.
individual, yeah.
Yeah, you're an individual. So it's a collective of individuals coming together and
That's
making
the
decisions
entire idea
together.
behind like America. Look at it, it's the United States, right?
Yep.
It's like every state is so different from each other.
It could be its own
already.
country.
So if you bring that idea down to the individuals, it's exactly the same, but in
Yeah.
government, you know? Like they respect so much of their own individuality with everything.
So I'm like, yeah, and plus we have 300 million people here. Like, you know, if you look at just one European country, it's like, yeah, bro, you're like one of our states. California has more people than one of your countries.
I'm pretty stupid and I like it.
I like being stupid too.